Ever wondered how to outsmart a fish with a fake bait? It's more than just a trick. It's an art, a science, and a game all rolled into one. Artificial bait brings to the table durability that natural bait can't match, versatility that opens up new possibilities, and an alluring charm that can attract a wide variety of species. Your fishing game is about to level up in ways you never imagined. So grab your gear and your curiosity, because we're about to dive into the process of fishing with a fake bait. First off, choosing the right artificial bait is crucial. Let's delve into the world of soft plastics, spinners, and crankbaits. Soft plastics, with their realistic movement and texture, are excellent for mimicking a variety of prey, from worms to tiny fish. Spinners, on the other hand, sparkle and spin to simulate a wounded baitfish, making them irresistible to predatory fish. Then we have crankbaits. These little gems work wonders in deeper waters, diving down to attract fish with their vibrant colors and erratic movements. Now, the choice of bait isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. It heavily depends on factors like the type of fish you're aiming to catch, the water conditions, and even the time of day. For instance, in murkier waters or at dusk, a brightly colored or noisy bait can be more effective. Remember, choosing the right bait can be the difference between a fishing tale and a fishing triumph. Once you've chosen your bait, it's time to cast your line. Now, casting the line is an art in itself. It's not just about throwing your line out as far as you can. It's about precision, control, and understanding the behavior of your underwater prey. When using artificial bait, your cast is part of the illusion you're creating. You're not just dropping food into the water, you're staging a performance, a play of predator and prey. Cast your line beyond the targeted area. This gives you space to reel in your bait, mimicking the natural movement of fish, insects, or whatever creature your bait is supposed to represent. Remember, fish aren't fooled by artificial bait that simply sits there. It's the movement that catches their attention. So slowly reel in your line, making your bait come alive. The art of casting is a delicate balance between strength and subtlety, power and precision. With the line cast, the game of patience and precision begins. Retrieving the bait is where skill truly comes into play. This is the moment where you bring your fake bait to life, making it irresistible to the lurking predators. Let's delve into some popular techniques, starting with the straight retrieve. This involves reeling in the line at a consistent speed, causing the bait to swim in a straight path. It's simple, yet effective. But remember, the key here is consistency. Next up, we have twitching. This technique is all about erratic movement. By giving your rod a quick snap or two, you can make your bait dart around like a spooked or injured fish. You can experiment with the timing and intensity of your twitches to see what gets the best reaction. Then there's jigging. This is a vertical technique where you let your bait sink to the bottom and then jerk the rod up quickly. This makes the bait shoot upwards, mimicking a startled or wounded fish trying to escape. Once the bait hits its peak, let it fall back down and repeat the process. Now let's talk about how to make your bait mimic a wounded fish. Think about how a wounded fish might swim. It's not going to be a smooth, straight path, is it? No, it's going to be erratic, unpredictable. That's what you want to replicate. Vary your retrieve. Switch between techniques. Make it look like your bait is struggling to swim or trying to escape. And don't forget about the importance of varying your retrieval speed. Too fast and the fish might not have a chance to strike. Too slow and the fish might lose interest. You need to find that sweet spot in between. And remember, no two fish are the same. What works for one might not work for another. So don't be afraid to mix things up. Master the art of the retrieve and you're a step closer to reeling in your catch. It's not just about getting the bait in the water. It's about making it irresistible, making it look alive. That's the art of the retrieve. So, you've learned the process of fishing with a fake bait. Let's take a moment to reel in the main points we've covered. First, we dived into the world of fake baits. Remember, A successful fishing trip starts with choosing the right fake bait. Whether it's a plastic worm, a crankbait, or a spinner bait, it's all about finding what works best for you and the species you're targeting. Next, we cast our lines into the art of casting. From mastering the overhand cast to the sidearm cast, and even the underhand flip, it's all about precision and distance. But remember, it's not just about how far you can throw, but how accurately you can land your bait. Then we navigated through the art of the retrieve. This is where your patience truly gets tested. Whether you're going for a slow and steady retrieve or a quick and erratic one, it's all about mimicking the movements of real prey. This is the key to fooling the fish and enticing them to bite. And finally, let's not forget the most important lesson of all: patience and practice. Like any skill, mastering the art of fishing with fake bait doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, commitment, and a whole lot of patience. With these tips in hand, you're ready to outsmart the fish and reel in your next big catch. Happy fishing!